don't know what to do with my hair, and I don't want to style it either because I'm not going out. Okay, we'll just stay it like this. Anyway, hey yo, what's up? I don't know what that intro was. I'm sorry. How's it going? My name is Terrence. Nice to meet you. If you're new to the channel, definitely subscribe because more content, 100% this year. If not content, then I'm streaming on twitch.tv/Redherring or this channel too, because I'm streaming on the same platform, and Facebook gaming if anyone uses Facebook gaming, which I'm sure no one does. Anyway, I'm not here to talk about that. Welcome to season 2 of Redherring Soliloquy. Now, this episode, we're gonna kick it off probably the most controversial episode amongst university students, and it's okay, I'm ready to defend myself. I really don't know what to do with my hair. Anyway, super ready to defend myself. Dude, online school, it's not that bad. It's not. Well, I'm sure it's different from, I'm sure 90% of university students. I know there's a lot of first year students who didn't get to experience the first year life of a university student, and I'm sorry, really sucks. Like, I know there's like a lot of extroverts there who were planning, they were in grade 12 and they're like, oh, I'm gonna meet so many people in university, I'm gonna have fun, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that, and then the pandemic happened and they couldn't do it. That's the sucky part. But I know online school isn't for everyone, and for the people who want in-person classes back, I'm sure this isn't forever. I'm sure we're not gonna get online school forever, but I also understand that there are a bit of problems with online schools. Like, we're paying a lot of money and it's online school, and in reality we should be paying less because it's online school. So yeah, I get it. Anyway, first I want to talk about my experience with online school, and I think why it works for me and why I think it's not that different from in-person classes. And before you hate in the comments, I'm sorry that online school has sucked for you. This isn't gonna be forever, because I don't think university is gonna be online school normally anyway. It's not gonna be permanent. We're gonna go back to it, I'm sure, soon. There's a vaccine. Anyway, can't talk about the C word. Okay, online school. I've met and made more friends in online school than I have in-person classes, and that and why I haven't made friends in in-person classes during my first year in university is entirely my fault. Okay, it's my fault because I would only go to school 2 days a week because that's what I wanted. I wanted to work like 5 days a week so I can keep up with rent and food and all that jazz. Yeah, so first semester in university, after school, just go home straight away. Didn't go to any clubs, didn't go to whatever the heck people do in university, I don't know. Yeah, but I had no time to socialize, or I had no energy to socialize, especially in spring semester. Spring semester after school, I was just done. I was just like, this hair is weirding me out. Anyway, yeah, no, I'm done. I was done with, like, after, like, for the day. Like, I just want to go home and sleep. Had no energy to do it whatsoever. So yeah, so I guess that's my fault. Um, yeah, and I didn't have like time to go to like events and stuff because it would always be like during the time when I had work, and obviously work's more important than going to events because my mindset back then was if it didn't make me money, then I don't want to go to it or don't want to do it because I had to survive. But yeah, if I didn't have to work as hard, I'd probably go. You know, if I had like money saved up, or if I had like if I earned more than what I was earning, then I pretty sure I could take like a few hits. And there was like the events are like so short notice too. Like I would already be scheduled, and I can't just like, hey, I can't come to work because of this thing that is just like an optional thing, you know, that I can go to. But if it was like an event ahead of time, and it's like one of my friends' event, and like they invited me to go, and I'm able to go, of course I'm gonna go. But if it's like super last minute, I can't. Anyway, I didn't like really. I didn't make. Well, I guess I made like friends or acquaintances, but like none of those people are like I'm not talking to them anymore. Like some of them I follow on Instagram, but I don't like, you know, hit them up and be like, yo, how's it going? Remember when we did this and that? Or like, yo, we're friends now or whatever. But yeah, then online school happened and I've met a lot of people like virtually. Like I got joined into a Discord server, joined a few Discord servers actually, and made lots of friends there. And that's where I was able to gather my squad for Among Us. So people that you see that I play with during stream, those are the friends that I made online. So that's why I think online school is 100% better than in-person school. Because okay, if you look at it, this way, the only difference in online school and in-person school is in person you go to school for lectures, and then after that you go home. It's like you do most of the learning by yourself, you do the assignments at home. If you need to talk to your prof, go ahead, but like yeah, just talk to your prof, book office hour, whatever. If you can't study at home, you study at the library or whatever. But like that's like the same in online school. It's like it's easier. It's like let's say I have a class at 11:30 a.m. I wake up at 11:25. I grab coffee. My class is right here. Easy. It's just like sit down. The class is there. And I get it. It's not like everyone's used to this type of format where you like go join a Zoom call and you listen to the prof. But for me, it works because it's like it's essentially the same thing. You're like, the difference is that the lecture is in person and you have to go the extra mile just to get in school to listen to a lecture. You know, like you have to spend energy. Like you could use that time or energy to someplace else. It's like online school. You load up Zoom. That's it. You're there. You're there. And then homework is the same thing. You're gonna do it at home anyway. It's not like you do your work during class. It's like you do your homework in class. No, you do it at home. That's why it's called homework. And you can always email the prof, depending if you have like a nice prof. I've been very lucky. This fall I had super nice profs that were like an email away and they get back to you right away. Well, for my profs anyway. But I understand it's different for other students, like people who are like in computer science or biology or chemistry or mathematics or calculus. I feel bad for the people who do difficult courses. Anyway, yeah, so one option is like you have to be there for classes. Here it's just in front of your screen, and I'm pretty sure and this is just like me limiting my bases in Canada, okay? Like I understand in Philippines not everyone has a computer, not everyone has internet. Like there's probably someone out there who's in high school or college, they don't have internet, they don't have computers, so that's why they rely on going to school in person. But like I'm pretty sure everyone in Canada has internet of some sort and a computer of some sort, so they're very privileged and they can access online school. So I don't know what else there to complain about, because like you can do it, you can do online school. Like think of it this way, there are kids in other countries who can't do online school, but the dumbass government still wants them to do online school despite not having an internet or a computer. It's like talking to you Philippines, it's like, oh, let's do online classes because you know, gotta continue education, even though I know that there are students who don't have computers or internet because they're going to school so they can have a better job and help their family and get money. Yeah, but you know, let's do online school anyway. It's like, why? It's like, do an academic freeze. You know, it saves you a lot of time, saves money, saves like, you know, energy. It's like, come on, Philippines, do better. But like, anyway, going back to my range, I'm limiting it to Canada. Everyone can do online school, I'm pretty sure, Canada. Everyone has internet of some sort, everyone has a computer of some sort. Heck, you can even do it on your phone. You know, you can attend Zoom on your phone. That's how advanced the technology is. Like back in the 1970s or 80s, you couldn't do this. No internet, no computer. So, you know, online, in-person classes had to be a thing. But now it's like you can do it online, you know? Like another perk of online classes for me, by the way, this is just me. If you have a different experience with online school, let me know. I'd like to hear more about it. I'm trying to understand people's bad experience with online school. That's why I'm asking, like whenever I get like a one-on-one with my Among Us squad, or for example, I talked to Sunflower the other day. We were streaming Minecraft and I asked her what her experience was, and she didn't like it because she got to miss out on the first year, and I feel bad for her because like she really wanted to go out there and socialize. She's a very extroverted person. So yeah, so she had a bad experience, but I didn't, so that's why I wanted to like learn more about their perspective so I can empathize with them, you know. And by the way, this video is not meant to like shoot down people who are complaining that online school sucks and they want in-person classes back. Like, of course I want you guys to have in-person classes back because that's your thing. I grew to fall in love with online school, but I know it's not permanent, so I have to make the most of it. Anyway, another perk of online school is like you can just, there's a chat box in Zoom and you could just talk to, you know, people. You could like interact. It's like for example, I'm in this class called Creative Being, and there's always like instant feedback and you can see everyone's feedback. It's like it's different for in-person classes. Like let's say there's like 100 people in the room and someone comments, like I'm 100% sure not everyone has the guts to like, you know, say something in front of like 100 people or like participate or give feedback. But like in Zoom, I feel like that makes everything easier for other people, including me, and I get to talk to like, you know, I get to talk to my other classmates in class in Zoom. But like in person you can't do that because you're limited to just listening to the teacher, you know, and it's just like lecture and all that jazz. Like in one of my classes, healthy sexuality, is like professor is really nice, and she has this rule. She's like, oh, if you have a question, just leave it in the chat, and then I'll read it after like 5 slides or whatever, And then when someone like asks a question, they'll be like, oh yeah, I also had a similar question. I was wondering this and that. And then another person jumps in and like, oh, I was like, oh, this is what I think about this and that. So, you know, it's like very engaging and intriguing, I guess is the word. I probably used that word wrong. But yeah, no, it's like everyone's like, they're being brought together by like curiosity and, you know, like potential class discussion, when you couldn't do that when you're in you can't do that when you're in person. It's like, because it's like, you know, you don't want to be rude to the professor. It's like you can't just like talk over them while they're discussing. It's different in Zooms. Like when they're talking, you can put your thoughts in the chat. It wouldn't be a disturbance because the teacher can't see your chat, and the TA will see it, and I'm sure the TA doesn't mind. So yeah, it's what another perk of online classes is like you get to talk to your classmates when you couldn't in person because you're limited to listening to the teacher, and then after that you just leave the class, no time to talk. Yeah, and then another thing for online classes is that I guess you could set the pace of it. Like for example, they're like asynchronous stuff. I had a English class called Contemporary Media and Fiction. Best English class I've ever taken. Amazing. It's asynchronous. And there's an optional Zoom meeting every Tuesday at 10:30. Originally I wasn't gonna go to any of the Zoom meetings because it's optional. I was like not gonna go because I'll probably get scheduled to work at 10:30 or whatever. But then I realized that I had a tutorial right after that. So I was like, man, I guess I have to go. So like I tried out one Zoom meeting and I loved it. It was super engaging. A lot of discussion to be made, and like all opinions mattered during that class. Is amazing. So yeah, very cool. Yeah, so I guess that's just that's the gist of my experience with online school. I was able to meet people, was able to be friends with a lot of them. We're in a server together. I play Among Us with some of them. I don't know, I just met more people, you know, online, because I feel like it's my turf. Like online's my turf. Not social media though. Screw social media, especially Twitter. But yeah, just, you know, Discord and all that jazz. So I don't know, I like online school. If anything, I want to graduate just doing online school, but I don't think that's gonna happen. I think I probably have like a year at best more in UVic, maybe. I just said I gave away my school. Anyway, doesn't matter. Transferring to a different school because I can't do online classes anymore if my school's in another city and I'm not close to it. Anyway, that's it for this video. Just wanted to talk about online school. If you have a different experience with online school, please let me know so I can understand your perspective, because like I've heard like people don't like online school, but I haven't had like a, you know, one-on-one with them. It's like what made it bad, like what do you not like about it, like what was your experience, how to make you feel, all that jazz. Tell you how I felt about online school. If you're in online school, let me know what you think. Yeah, subscribe if you're new. If you're not, leave a like, I guess, and tell your friends. Anyway, you're awesome. So